Okay, I'm standing next to two angels. So, Amanda, tell me why you're dressed up as an angel today.
Okay, we're dressed as angels today as part of our initiative for Diageo's anti-drink driving campaign. So we're basically dressed as angels, and we're going to be spreading the message that if you drink, don't drive to all clubbers out there.
Okay, so what does that mean? Like, what do you guys have to do?
And basically, we just have to go around at clubs and then just tell people that, hey, have a good time, but then remember to not drink and drive. Be responsible for yourself and for your friends. So, just have a good time, basically.
So, when do you guys go out to clubs? Friday, Saturday nights?
We are out there at, every Friday night from midnight to 2 a.m. So you could just find us there and just say hi to us.
What have you guys seen? Like, what are some of the crazy things that you see out on the streets at Clarke Quay? Do you have any experiences that you can share with us?
Well, interesting experiences. Well, there are people who get very excited when they see us, and they want to take photos with us. Yeah, but it's all in good fun so far. Everyone's been very nice. Occasionally, we do meet up with the drunk people, but when that happens, what we do is we're always polite. We'll spread the message, and after that we'll just walk away if they're not really in the mood to talk.
They'll be like, "Wow, angels!" They'll be like, "Take me home instead." We'll be like, "No, we can't take you home. Sorry, we gotta go home too." But we'll give them little cards to tell them that here are taxi numbers. You can just take a cab back, or you can just ask your friend to just drive you home.
They get a bit cheeky on you, huh?
Sometimes, yes.
Well, you guys were the angels last year as well. So, has anything been different this year?
Definitely. Right now, Diageo has come up with a more fresh approach by hiring MTV and getting Denise Keller to be the front man ambassador for the anti-drink driving campaign.
Well, are you guys enjoying yourself?
Yes, definitely. I think this is a really, really meaningful campaign, and I'm glad to be part of it for last year and this year as well. And one major thing that's really different about the campaign this year is actually the message as well. Last year, our main motto is if you listen to your guardian angel. If you drink, don't drive. But this year, we also have an additional slogan, which is be your own guardian angel. Yeah, so we just want people to be responsible for themselves as well. Enjoy yourself, go out, party, knock yourself out, have a few drinks. But at the end of the day, we just want everyone to be their own guardian angel as well.
Welcome to the club, my friend.
Thank you very much. I've been initiated. So this is like the Singapore Joe Black, or Joe White as they call themselves.
Joe White, yeah. Joe White.
Yeah?
Joe White sounds good. Yeah.
And there's like a halo above our head right now.
Can you see that? Can you see that? If you can't see that, then you're not an angel yet.
Tell us about what it means to be an angel.
What? First of all, you got to champion responsible drinking. Nobody can be an angel. You know what I mean? We, according to Diageo, right, we are taking on this new approach, this fresh new approach towards promoting to the target audience as not to drink and drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have friends that, get ugly when they get drunk?
As in, like, getting into, like...
Emotional drunk, angry drunk, a lot of drunkenness, yeah? Seen them around before, right? Sometimes, yeah, a lot of them around.
And, what do you think about them,
What do I think? They are just out to have fun. Maybe they have a little tad too much to drink, but don't worry about that. The angels are here. We will teach them about responsible drinking. Take a cab home, we'll tell them that. Don't worry about that. We got them covered. When we walk around Clarke Quay, right, the smile we bring to their faces, priceless. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, the joy we bring towards them when they see us with feathers, they want to take pictures with us, and we can portray our message as well. Nice feeling.
You know Denise Keller as a beautiful model and MTV VJ, but many of you may not know that she sports many causes. And Denise, hey.
Oh, stop. My head's got to fit in that screen. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, I am the new guardian angel of the partnership between MTV and Diageo, and what a wonderful partnership to start with. This role has been going on since last year, where my handsome co-host was an angel, and now I get to have the wings for this year. And I share the wings with two other VJs in the region, VJ Nikhil for India and VJ Kat in the Philippines. And basically our message as a guardian angel is to go out there and say, be responsible. If you are drinking, please don't drive.
Now, Denise, why do you choose to support this cause?
Because it affects us all, and everyone is allowed to have fun, but as long as you know how to have fun as a responsibility, meaning if you're going to go out to a pub and drink, don't get into the car. It's very simple, the message. How does it affect me? I've had friends that have actually gotten into a car who've had one or two beers thinking they're A-okay, but they're not. And it led to accidents, some less fortunate and some near fatal. And we don't like to see that. We would like to change that all over the world. It's not just Singapore. It's in every country. And we hope that this message hits home.
Have you ever been in a car with a person under the influence and, maybe not known about it? Or
No, it wasn't so much that I was in a car, but I was in a car that was hit by somebody that was drinking and driving. And this happened in Australia, which is also a very big problem in Australia. And they do a lot of these pro-social messages to not drink and drive. And in Singapore especially, there are some situations and accidents too. And we're just encouraging people who start driving, let's say you're 18, you want to start driving your fancy new car, to learn about the rules and regulations about driving, first and foremost. I'm not saying it's just 18-year-olds. I'm saying there's an age group between 18 and 30 where you think just a drop won't hurt, but it will hurt you and others, and we don't want to see that.
That's really interesting. I had no idea that you were in a car crash because somebody had drank and crashed into.
It happens, and that's why, they're called accidents, and we try and avoid as many accidents as we can. If we have an accident because it's raining thunderstorm, we can't avoid that. But we can avoid not drinking and driving.
Did they ever come up to you and say sorry? Did you ever get to meet the person in the other car?
No, because, sometimes people don't understand. Well, I guess it has to really hit home run, near fatal to get the message. But in other cases where my friends had a drop of alcohol and they were in an accident, they do not drink and drive because they learned it the hard way. And we don't want people to learn the hard way. We don't want accidents, and we don't want to hurt other people, especially if, let's say, you hit a car with a family and there are babies and children in the back. That's highly irresponsible. And I know I sound like I'm nagging, but I'm not. What I'm trying to say is that, guys, you can have fun. It's just, if you see someone who's drinking and about to get into a car, snatch his keys, tell him to get into a taxi, drive him home, and be a guardian angel to that person. That's all we're saying.
Let's talk about the drinking scene in Singapore. Do you find that there's a lot of girls who are getting younger, the age that they are drinking? They're getting even more younger and they're drinking even more. Do you think that?
I haven't made that observation in Singapore so much. I just think that everyone is out to have a good time. And you know what? You can't condemn people for having a good time, nor can you judge people because a party's a party. You know what I mean? There's no rule to a party. But at the end of the day, be responsible.
Let's talk about some of your responsibilities as an angel. What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be hitting the streets as well and giving out tattoos like how I've been plastered?
Yes.
There's so many tattoos.
Yes, we are definitely going to hit the consumers out there, and we're in the festive season, so it is a time to be jolly and merry. And as I said again, have fun, but we're going to hit you with angel wings and make sure you know this message so you can also be a guardian angel. And on top of it, we have our website where you can sign up to be a guardian angel and make that pledge to your friends, family, and so on.
Lynn, you're an alcohol director. Tell us, what does that mean?
Well, it's Alcohol and Responsibility Director, Eva. But what it means is that I'm in charge of all responsible drinking programs in the Asia-Pacific region. and in charge of like setting up programs and promoting the responsible drinking message on behalf of Diageo.
Does that mean you get to drink on your job?
Well, occasionally I have a drink or two on the job, when I'm talking to colleagues after work or with other stakeholders who I'm building up a relationship with, but always in moderation, and I never drink and drive.
Now tell us about this Don't Drink and Drive campaign. How is it different from last year?
Well, this year we've really ramped up the program to make it a regional campaign, and we're really lucky to be in partnership with MTV Asia, who've helped us to ramp it out, not just in Singapore as we had last year, but also in the Philippines and India, which is a big market for us as well.
How is the partnership going to help to raise awareness of this campaign?
Well, we're leveraging MTV Asia's media assets. So primarily we're airing a television commercial on MTV Asia, on their regional channels, and as well as some of their network channels in India. And we're also setting up a digital website with the help of MTV called www.guardianangelsasia.com. And that's a very interactive website where people can learn all about the campaign.
How do you know that a person is drunk or has a little bit too much alcohol?
When they start to get rowdy, when their faces are all red, when they start talking nonsense, that is how you can see that they're drunk.
They start laughing a
They start
lot.
laughing a lot.
And you'll be like, hi, and they'll put their arms around you. Yeah, they can start getting touchy and
Plucking
feely.
your feathers.
We know that when they go a little bit up, so you know that, yeah.
Don't they know they should never pluck an angel's feathers?
But us
Naughty.
being angels, right? We are quite alright with that, right?
Very nice,
We are
very
forgiving angels.
Yeah, that we are.
And how do you approach them after that? Do you get a bit scared to approach some of them?
No, the ladies, I think they might get a bit scared, but don't worry about that. You got the angel guys backing them up.
Yeah, they do protect us. Last year it happened a lot, so they came to our rescue. So yeah.
Politely, I must say, politely, and just walk away.